I was wrong about cleaning, and it took me way too long to realize why. Once I understood this, cleaning stopped feeling heavy. Not because I tried harder, but because I finally understood what I was doing wrong. For a long time, I thought cleaning felt hard because I wasn't doing enough. I had different products for different rooms, different rules for different messes, and it always felt like I was behind. Even when my house was clean, it never felt done. It felt like there was always something else I was supposed to be doing. And the frustrating part was, I thought this meant I was bad at cleaning. There were so many things that I stressed out about that looking back didn't really matter. Like feeling guilty if I didn't clean the right room that day, or thinking that if I skipped something, I was falling behind. There were some days I wouldn't even clean at all, not because I didn't care, but because it felt overwhelming before I even started. And that pressure made everything feel heavier than it needed to be. There was a point where I actually felt defeated by cleaning. Not because it was physically hard, but because no matter how much I did, it never felt like enough. I remember standing in my kitchen thinking, why does this feel harder than it should? That was the moment I realized something wasn't adding up. Here's what I believed. I thought good cleaning meant more effort, more products, more steps, more rules. I thought if cleaning felt hard, I wasn't doing it right. So I kept adding more, hoping it would finally feel easier. And the hard part is that belief sounds reasonable. More effort usually means better results. That's how most things work. So of course I assumed cleaning must be the same way. But the more I tried to do everything right, the more exhausted I felt. That's when I realized effort wasn't the issue. And honestly, the internet made it worse. Every scroll showed another right way to clean, another product I didn't have, another rule I wasn't following. It felt like no matter what I did, I was always behind. But then I started noticing something that didn't make sense. The homes that stayed cleanest the longest weren't using more products. They weren't doing more steps. They actually seemed calmer about cleaning. That's when I started questioning everything I thought I knew about cleaning. That's when I realized something. Cleaning wasn't actually hard. It was all the thinking around cleaning that was exhausting. All the rules, all the pressure, all the right ways I thought I had to follow. That's what was making it feel overwhelming. The biggest change wasn't my routine. It was how I decided what mattered and what didn't. Some days I cleaned one thing and stopped. Some days I didn't clean at all and nothing bad happened. The house didn't fall apart. What changed was that cleaning finally stopped feeling like a test I was failing. The shift didn't happen all at once. It was just small moments, noticing which things actually mattered and what things just added noise. That's when I started letting go. So I stopped doing a few things. I stopped chasing new cleaning products. I stopped trying to follow every new cleaning rule I saw online. I stopped re-cleaning things that weren't actually dirty. And I expected everything to fall apart, but it didn't. My house didn't get messier, it actually stayed cleaner. Not because I tried harder, but I stopped overthinking. That's when cleaning finally stopped feeling overwhelming. The real problem wasn't cleaning, it was the pressure around cleaning. The pressure to do it the right way, the pressure to do it perfectly. That pressure made everything feel heavier than it needed to be. Now, instead of asking, am I doing enough? I ask a different question. Does this actually make my home easier to live in? If the answer is yes, it matters. If the answer is no, I let it go. That one question removed more stress than any cleaning product ever did. Here's what actually mattered. Simple tools, repeatable habits, and letting good enough be good enough. That's when everything finally clicked. If cleaning feels overwhelming, it's probably not because you're bad at it. It's because you've been told it has to be harder than it actually is. And once I realized that, everything changed. And if this surprised you, you're definitely not alone. And if you want to know when disinfecting is actually protecting your home or when it's just making things look clean, watch this next.